Hello, I'm Raghav Diwan, 18 BCE 0819. I'm currently pursuing Bachelor's in Technology, majoring in Computer Science. Today I will tell you about my digital assignment 2 on Introduction to Innovative Physics. I have done literature review in the previous assignment. The first literature review is of the topic Artificial Intelligence and its implications in education. This paper is aimed to discuss the role of artificial intelligence in education sector, including its market size, import of AI in education, case studies of current presence of AI in education, with an eye towards improving learning and life outcomes for all. The dataset analysis used in this above research paper is done with the help of Carnegie Mellon University Mika software and their research dataset. They have also studied CRAM 101 software and its implications, CVIT technology and NetX learning. The second literature review is of the topic Evolution and Revolution in Artificial Intelligence in Education. The concept of this paper is the field of artificial intelligence in education, that is, short formed as AIED, has undergone significant developments over the last 25 years. We analyze this paper from the year 2016 of the Journal of AIED to identify the foci and typical scenarios that occupy the field of AIED. The dataset analysis used the final analysis was a simple linguistic analysis of the abstracts across the 3 years. Clear and consistent finding in the focus and students system. Student is the most frequent word each year and system is in and the top 3 across years. The analysis also supports the observation of moving from knowledge as a product to learning as a process. Overall, our data suggests that AIED has been focusing on a very specific scenario and has been doing it well. The use of computers in the classroom to teach domain knowledge in STEM topics use step-based problems. We see more empirical work, increased rigor and increased support for collaboration. At the same time, the clear focus on the step-based, well-defined problems in STEM topics targeting domain-level knowledge may limit our scope. Educational goals are moving away from preparation for workforce in teams of a rigid body knowledge and in favor of giving students the tools to become adaptive experts and on-the-job learners. The third literature review has the title Machine Learning for User Modeling. The concept that is used in this paper is that the observations of the user's behavior can provide training examples that a machine learning system can use to form a model designed to predict future actions. The dataset analysis used, the forms that a user model may take are varied as the purposes for which user models are formed. User models may seek to describe the cognitive process that underlie the user's actions, the differences between the user's skills and expert skills, the user's behavior patterns or preferences, the user's characteristics. The limitations of this paper were, while the difficulty of these problems should not be underestimated, as we indicate, approaches to overcome them are being actively pursued and strong progresses has been made. Looking forward to it, appears evident that ML for user modeling is a research area on the cusp of coming of ages. The third literature review is on the topic Exploring the Impact of Artificial Intelligence on Teaching and Learning in Higher Education. The concept revolves around it investigates educational implications of emerging technologies on the way students learn, how institutions teach and evolve. Recent technologies advancements and the increasing speed of adopting new technologies in higher education are explored in order to predict the future. Nature of higher education in this field. Advances in artificial intelligence open to new possibilities and challenges for teaching and learning in higher education. The role of technology in higher learning is to enhance human thinking and to augment the educational process, not to reduce it to a set of procedures for content, delivery control, and assessment. The dataset analysis used in this research paper is that AI has solutions that potentially can bring a structural change. Administrative services, the realm of teaching and learning in higher education, presents a very different set of challenges. Artificial intelligence solutions relate to tasks that can be automated but cannot be yet envisaged as a solution for more complex tasks of higher learning. Artificial intelligence is now enhancing tools and instruments used day by day in cities and campuses around the world. From internet search engines, smartphone features and apps to public transport and household appliances. Past lessons, possibilities and challenges of AI solutions, widening participation in higher education and the continuous increase in the number of students, class sizes and broader financial pressures on universities make the use of technology and tech teacher boards a very attractive solution. The next research paper has the topic Applications of Artificial Intelligence Within Education. It was written by Marlene Jones in 2016. The concept revolves around computers have been employed within the field of education for many years, often with disappointing results. However, recent and current research within the field of artificial intelligence is having a positive impact on educational applications. Further research is done to gauge how AI has helped bring a change in education and what shortcomings we have to further overcome. The dataset analysis used in this particular research paper is that the majority of the data has been collected from classrooms in schools. That is, the topics teachers teach, what is classified as easy and tough, questions asked about them and their responses, etc. Methodology used in this research paper is the current system has been implemented in the classroom to find out the various deficiencies which has to be worked upon. The next research paper we have is on the topic Exploring the Impact of Artificial Intelligence and Teaching and Learning in Higher Education. The concept of this research paper revolves around artificial intelligence is defined as the computing system that are able to think like humans, to act like humans, and perform activities that humans do. The future of higher education is linked with developments on new technologies and computing capacities of the new intelligent machines. In this field, advances in artificial intelligence open to new possibilities and challenges for teaching and learning in higher education, with the potential to fundamentally change governance and the internal architecture of the institutions of higher education. While some AI solutions remain dependent on programming, some have an inbuilt capacity to learn patterns and make predictions. We define machine learning as a subfield of artificial intelligence, what includes software able to recognize patterns, make predictions, and apply the newly discovered patterns to situations that were not included or covered by their initial design. The difficulty of supercomputers to detect irony, sarcasm, and humor is marked by various attempts that are reduced to superficial solutions based on algorithms that can search factors such as repetitive use of punctuation marks, use of capital letters, or key phrases. The dataset used in this research paper is the rise of AI makes it impossible to ignore a serious debate about its future role of teaching and learning in higher education and what type of choices universities will make. In regard to this issue, the fast pace of technology innovation and the associated job displacement, acknowledged widely by the experts in the field, implies that teaching in higher education requires a reconsideration of teachers' role and the pedagogies. The current use of technology solutions such as learning management systems or IT solutions to detect plagiarism already raise the question, who sets the agenda for teaching and learning? Corporate ventures or institutions of higher education? The rise of tech lords and the quasi-monopoly of few tech giants also come with questions regarding the importance of privacy and possibility of a dystopian future. These issues deserve a special attention as universities should include this set of risks when thinking about a sustainable future. The another research paper has the title Project Portfolio Management for Production Innovation. It was written by Catherine P. Kellen Robert, Ehan, Elko J. Kleinzig Hinden. The concept of this research paper is the purpose of this paper is to create a benchmark and identify the best practices for the project portfolio management for both tangible product-based and service product-based development project portfolios. The methodology used in this research paper is the questionnaire was developed to gather data to compare the PPM methods used. PPM performance, PPM challenges and resulting new product success measures in 60 Australian organizations in a diverse range of service and manufacturing industries. The relevant findings of this research paper is the paper that finds PPM practices are to be shown very similar for service product development project portfolios and tangible product development project portfolios. New product success rates show strong correlation with measures of PPM performance, and the use of some PPM methods is correlated with specific performance outcomes. Another research paper that I took a literature review on was on the topic recent developments and future prospects of antimicrobial metabolites produced by endophytes. The concept that is used in this research paper is that endophytes found ubiquitous in all plant species in the world contribute to their host plants by producing plenty of substances that provide protection and ultimately survival value to the plant. Many researchers have proven that endophyte is a new and potential source of novel natural products for exploitation in modern medicine, agriculture and industry. The methodology used in this research paper is the rationale for plant section screening antimicrobial natural products. The limitations of this research paper and the future research, the gaps identified were the toxicities of some endophytic antimicrobial compounds appear to be so unspecific that they are often as toxic to other organisms, including humans, as they are to fungi and bacteria. Some of the antimicrobial compounds showing moderate antifungal activity cannot be used as a potential medicine or pesticides. The yield of some antimicrobial compounds in cultural medium is too low to apply in large scale. The biosynthesis regulation and intermediates of antimicrobial natural products in endophytes are totally or partially unknown. These were the 10 papers that I took a literature review on. Thank you so much.